Sup nerds, today we are going to start our hunt for the Magnamon X. Here is our box we just bought from our pre-release last night. We're going to crack this box open and hopefully we pull the king of the format. Let's get to it. Alright, so we did actually get 2 loose packs from participating in our pre-release. They were like the prize support. Let's go ahead and open these first. Make sure to like this video for pack luck for me and pack luck for you. So we have a Dobermon, Tankdramon, Gessamon X, Kokabuterimon, Hagurumon X, Tempomon, Harpymon, Garudamon X, Minamon, Cupimon, Phoenixmon X, and Arukinimon and Mummymon as our 2 rares. On to our second pack, right? Tempomon yet again, Zanmetsumon, Darugamon, Pulsemon, Dorudin, Hergurumon X, Hawkmon, Gatomon, Syakomon X, Stingmon, the Demon Wolf of the Castle of 9 Wolves, okay, and Dinobemon as our first super hit of the pack opening, although this is not part of our box. That's really cool. Always nice to hit a random super out of a loose pack. Alright, and now we begin our actual box break. So we get one of these box topper. I mean, it says it's an alt art of one of the Tamas, but it's literally a pre-release stamp without a pre-release stamp. Like, I think they've gotten kind of lazy with their box topper packs. Like, this can at least be an alt art like they used to do. A little disappointed in this, and there's nothing else. Like, we could have gotten an LM2 pack as a box topper. That would have been lit with a chance of a Death X in there. But yeah, let's go ahead and crack this open. And we pulled a Cupimon. Cool. Oh, interesting. It has a star on it. Huh. It's not an alt art, though. All right, now on to the actual box. So I was able to watch most people open their boxes last night. After the pre-release, everyone bought their boxes and opened them. There wasn't a single alt art Magna X pulled all night, which gives us hope that maybe our box has one. So the Demon Wolf of the Castle of 9 Wolves is a rare, and oh, starting off with a bang, a Magnamon X. Let's absolutely go. This is the regular art, but we will take it. Very nice. We are very pleased with that hit. Thank you. If this is a God box with double Magna X, that would be so absolutely disgusting. Hawkmon, Blade Kuwagamon, Stingmon, Dorimon, Imperialdramon Fighter Mode Ace as our rare, and Wormmon as our second rare. That actually looks really good as a rare. It almost looks like a super. It is possible, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, to pull 3 Magna X's out of one box, because like the Chase Magna X, from what I've heard, only takes the place of a rare, like the original BT6 Omnimon. If anyone knows for sure in the comments, let me know. Davis and Kin is our rare, and Salamon is our second rare. Because I would like to know if that's actually true, since unless we have one of those boxes, we won't know for sure unless someone else has pulled one of those out of their box, if it replaces a rare or not. I've heard the special rares replace rares. I mean, considering the original Omni replaced a rare, not a super, I think it's definitely possible. Demon Wolf of the Castle of 9 Wolves, and Clymon is our second rare, right? And then we have Ankylamon, Harpymon, Patamon, Kilomon, Thunderflame Crusher, Kokabuterimon, Pheromon, Helugramon, Poromon, the Sparkle of Fate, BT16. Just read the set number, like that matters. All right. Metropolitan Police Department, Community Safety Bureau, Cybercrime Division, Investigation Unit 11, Digimon Crime Response Team as our second rare. Just spaced out and read the set number of that one card. Sealsdramon, Blade Kuwagamon, Mechanorimon, Kokabuterimon, how do you say it? Togamogumon, Solugramon, Vmon, Namakimon, Trubimon X is our first rare, and Cody and TK is our second rare. Right, then we have Zanmetsumon, Darugamon, Dorudin, Guru, Hawkmon, Dragon's Breath, Doru Greymon, Magna Angemon. This is going to be a good card after we receive our next set in about a month. This is really good with the new megas in that. Pheromon, Yoli and Kari is our rare, and Sylphimon is our first super hit of the box. Very nice. Didn't really see a lot of these pulled last night, so that's cool. Angemon, Shine of B, Publimon, Divemon, Lynxmon, XVmon, Tempomon, Upamon, Metal Life Kuwagamon, Beastly Storm Dance of Affection, okay. Ukamon is our first rare, and Sylphimon Alt Art as our Second alt art slash secret hit of the box. So it's a double Sylphie box. A little sad about that, but that's pretty cool. Very nice. Let's get some glare on that bad boy. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. Can't really complain. I mean, we can, but you know. Could have been an alt art Magna X, but we'll take it. But we could still pull a special rare or potentially the Chase Magna. Still don't know if that's accurate, like I said, but you know, a girl can dream. Stingmon, Cerberusmon, the Sparkle of Fate, and Shroudmon as our second super hit of the box. That was a pretty solid card in the pre-release, I will say. Ben, those of you that are familiar with him from the channel, opened 2 Shroudmons in his pre-release kit and proceeded to Shroudmon all over the place. Another Ukomon. I've been told this was 2 per box, so I guess we just got our 2. And this guy as our second rare. The Ukomon is very, very good. It straight up just replaces the old one, unless you're maxing out on your Ukos and playing both. Shina B, Arukinimon. Ben ended up, I think, drawing in his round 2 and coming in like second or third, though. He was not the winner of our pre-release, unfortunately. Tribumon X for our first rare, and Louis as our second rare. Right. Armadillomon, Lynxmon, Pulsemon, Dorudin, Hawkmon, Mantaraymon, Beastly Storm Dance of Affection, Doru Greymon, Magna Angemon, Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode as our rare, and Climon as our second rare. Right. Commandramon, Mechanorimon, Shootmon, XVmon, Dobermon, Galgamon, Cerberusmon, Upamon, Metal Life Kawagamon, Grand Kawagamon Ace, very, very good card, crazy good rare, and the Demon Wolf of the Castle of Nine Wolves as our second rare. Also, we did not see any special rares pulled last night either, and I believe the entire case was actually opened. I don't think the special rare is guaranteed in a case, but I will say none were pulled, so, you know, we also still might pull a special rare. Davis and Kin and Vikemon Ace is our third super hit of the box. Surprised this guy isn't a rare. He almost looks like a rare. Like his foiling isn't super shiny, like it's kind of muted on the actual like Digimon part of the card. This is a potentially good ace. See it, Evo's on top of it. A Shikuamon or Zudomon. Patamon, Divemon, Publimon, Runnermon, Tempomon, Sethmon, Demivemon, Advent of the Ancient Steel Angel, Achillesmon, this guy, and Chaosmon as our fourth super hit of the box. This is an interesting level 6. It does have partition and DNAs. I'm just not sure what you'd put this in that you'd feel really good about. I don't know. I've seen people say Heavy Leomon, which I guess like once your Heavy Leo comes back out, although isn't he green and black? I guess you'd have to play something else. You'd have to play like the Bancho next to him, and then you could DNA into Chaosmon. I guess like once you lose your sources, you could go into him. That wouldn't be too bad. Terriermon X, Louis is our first rare, and Valk Ace as our fifth super hit of the box. This is an extremely strong ace card and very generic for red and yellow. This is probably going to be played for quite a while. This is just a really good card. Very happy to pull one of those. And then Mummymon, Tempomon, Shine of B. I'm almost like saying Dino B, I think. Lynxmon, Galgamon, Dorimon, Gatomon, Poromon, Grand Quagga Ace, another one of those. That's pretty sick. And a Dino B. Jesus. All right, so we got a Dino B out of our loose packs, Dino B out of our box, and I actually pulled a Dino B out of my pre-release pack, so I have 3 Dino Bs for no reason. Very cool. So that's 6. So I believe we have one more super. And then the potential for a special rare, Mad Leo, Lopmon X, Pulsemon, Agu, Sealsdramon, Kupimon, Syakumon X, Helugar, Dorugoromon, I believe I'm saying that right, for our first rare, and Wormmon as our second rare. I forget some of these really good boss monsters are just rares in this set, which is pretty sick. Always nice to just be able to get a cheap playset if you're trying to build a deck. Zanmetsumon, Armadillomon, XVmon, Commandramon, Vmon, Grudamon, Menomon, Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode for our first rare, and Dark Dramon for our second rare. Yeah, you obviously can play Dark Dramon and Bancho Leomon for the Chaosmon, but I feel like you're better off playing the Brigadramon top end. I guess you could still play Bancho Leo and randomly go into Chaosmon, but then you're losing your Brigadramon's effect? I don't know. Seems kind of bad. Solluger, Climbon for our rare, and Shikuamon for our 7th super hit of the box. Very cool. So we got how many? 1, 2, math, 3 DNAs? No, 4 DNAs if you count the level 7. So that's pretty cool. If some of our pre-release packs had some of these cards in them, we actually would have done a lot better. My pre-release pulls were not super dope. I pulled 3 megas, straight up 3 megas out of 6 packs. And considering how many of these megas are rares and stuff, like that's kind of crazy. I was forced to build like I was trying to build like a low to the ground like Rookie Rush deck with my my armor cards. But if my opponents ever established something big with blocker, I just lost, and that's what happened. Arukinimon, and Phoenixmon X. I just breezed past that because I barely could tell it was hollow. We ended up only having 2 rounds because you played to true undefeated in pre-release, and we had like so many draws over the course of 2 matches. I'm assuming because of all the reading that takes place, because there's so many interactions like with these guys and their armors and stuff. We had a bunch of draws. I lost round 1 and then won round 2 and then came in like 5th or 6th or something. Another Grand Quagga Ace, very good. And Yoli and Kari for our 2nd rare. But for those of you that had your pre-release, how were your pulls? We did not have a single person pull a Magna X in the pre-release, which was very nice. Because it meant no one had basically like a tier 0 deck if they saw their Magna X, since there's so many armor cards in this deck, or in this set. We did have, I think 2 people pulled Rapidmons, but Rapidmon does not get its effect if it doesn't have Rapidmon or X Antibody in its sources, so it kind of gets nerfed in this format. Louis for our 1st rare, and Goldramon X for our 2nd rare. Alright, last pack. Can we get some last pack magic and potentially pull a special rare? Mechanorimon, Darugamon, Zanmetsumon, Commandramon, Mummymon, Gatomon, Poromon, Namekimon, Namakemon. I still don't know quite how you're supposed to. I don't know where to put the emphasis on. Dorugoramon for our 1st rare, and Hacker Judge for our 2nd rare. And I'll be back in just a moment with our pull recap. Alright, and for our pull recap, as always, fat stack of rares. Then for our box topper pack, we pulled a 1 Koopymon. They started putting stars on these, which is kind of interesting. And then we got 1 Shikuamon, start off our supers. 1 Shroudmon, 1 Vikemon Ace, 1 Valk Ace, definitely a really good pull. 1 Chaosmon, 2 Dino Bees, 1 from our loose packs and 1 from the box. And then we pulled 1 Sylphimon regular art, 1 Sylphimon alt art, which is pretty cool. It's probably one of the better DNAs as far as like how good it's going to be this format, in my opinion. And then we pulled the king of the format, Magna X himself. I'm really happy. Basically, boxes for this set for me are Magna X or bust, so very happy that we're 1 in 1 or 1 out of 1 for our boxes for the set so far. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Want to get back for more. But until next time, see ya.